In ancient India, Buddha sat with his disciple Purna under the tranquil Bodhi tree. Sunlight filtered through the leaves, casting a serene glow on both. Buddha looked at Purna with a smile and said, "Purna, though you have cast off doubts, the illusions in your heart have not fully dissipated. I will tell you a story to help you understand." Buddha began his tale. In Shrivasti, there was a man named Yanadata. One morning, on a whim, he looked at himself in the mirror and fell in love with the reflection. He stared at his eyes and eyebrows, but became angry for not seeing his entire face. He began to think he must be a mountain or a river and lost his sanity. Running wildly, Buddha asked Purna, "Why do you think Yanadata started this mad pursuit for no reason?" Purna replied, "The man clearly went mad. There is no other reason." Buddha nodded and continued, "Purna, how can you say that the marvelous and enlightened bright perfection, the fundamentally perfect bright wonder, is false? If there is a reason, how do you define false? Your erroneous thoughts only lead to more errors. Due to confusion, you accumulate more confusion over countless eons." Although Buddha knows this, he cannot stop it. From such confused causes, the cycle of confusion perpetuates itself. Buddha went on, "When one realizes that confusion has no source, the illusion loses its foundation. Since it never truly existed, why do you expect its end? Those who attain Bodhi are like a person who awakens and tells of the events in a dream. Since his mind remains awake and clear, why would he cling to the dream's illusions? Especially those that lack a source and essentially do not exist, like Yanadata's situation. Why did he fear for his head and run about? If his madness had suddenly ceased, he wouldn't get his head back from somewhere else outside. So, before his madness ceased, how could his head have been lost?" Purna pondered in silence as Buddha continued, "Illusion is the same. How can it truly exist? You only need to focus on the three continuities, the karma of beings and their retributions. By cutting off these three conditions, the causes will not arise, and then chaos, like Yanadata's madness, will naturally stop. Once it stops, Bodhi appears. The supreme pure bright mind is inherent in the Dharma realm, not obtained from others." Buddha illustrated this with a metaphor. Imagine a person with a wish-fulfilling pearl sewn into his clothing, but he does not know it. Poverty-stricken and ragged, he begs for food, always on the move. Although he is indeed destitute, the pearl is never lost. Suddenly, a wise person points out the pearl, and all his wishes are fulfilled. He attains great wealth and realizes the pearl did not come from outside. Buddha looked at Purna and earnestly said, "What are you so desperately searching for in your life? You already have a head on your shoulders. You already have this life. The power within you is enough to change your life and make all your dreams come true. So, do not be like Yanadata, looking for something outside that you already have within." This is the teaching of Buddha. Thank you for listening, and may you be blessed. Purna, having heard this, experienced a moment of enlightenment. Thanking Buddha for his teachings, they sat quietly under the Bodhi tree, their hearts filled with peace and wisdom. The sunlight through the leaves brought infinite light and clarity to their tranquil faces.